Number 10. Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of the Illuminus. Alright, finally my chance to talk about these games on the PS2 and Xbox 360. First one was released in 2006, but it just didn't stand a chance against the ones in that list. Second was 2007, and online mode was just an expansion pack. Story mode, however, was a completely new, great and direct sequel. If I may be so bold, I prefer the gameplay here than in the online saga on the Dreamcast, but that's just me. Ambition of the Illuminus is a solid follow-up and also an overlooked gem. Number 9. Rogue Galaxy. Now let's talk about two fantastic games conceived by Level 5. Rogue Galaxy is a fast-paced action RPG, very challenging but also compelling. A wholesome adventure in a semi-open world throughout the galaxy. A wide and long story spreading across a highly unique cast of characters. With no doubts in my head, this memorable gem is one of the best JRPGs of 2007. Number 8. Jeanne d'Arc. This is the other one by Level 5, but completely different. Now it's tactical warfare played on grids, and a very good one at that. Just like Rogue Galaxy, it's an underrated game, but 10 times more in my opinion. Mature story here, more solemnity, and less anime tropes. It also has one of my personal favorite main characters in existence, with sharp development. Number 7. Wild Arms 5. The fifth and final main game so far in this forgotten series. My favorite of them all too, of course. It took the battle mechanics from its predecessor with mixed reviews and did it so much better. It's still turn-based, just adding a little strategy here and there, mostly playing with the elements. Once more we see a mix between science fiction and the Wild West. All this with yet another favorite girl of mine here. Number 6. Eternal Sonata. Even though this is the vanilla version, it's still a beautiful masterpiece. Its full display of art, music, and graphics is simply magnanimous. A game with a uniquely good battle system so hard to compare, mixing precise action with turns. Brimming with nostalgia and melancholy, the story takes your hand along with its remarkable group of characters, together unraveling the mystery of Frédéric Chopin's alleged dream. Number 5. Persona 3. Speaking about vanilla versions, this is Persona 3, one game most people are already acquainted with. Regardless, it was the start of a new direction for the series, with overly addictive gameplay mechanics, still with its very dark touches embracing a deep and tragic story. Number 4. Odin Sphere. Still in the vanilla pages here, now with yet another masterpiece. Yes, an extremely hard game, grindy but mostly sheltering the classic trial and error. Art that is just beyond gorgeous, peacefully synchronizing with its magnificent soundtrack. 5 different stories with 5 unique characters intersecting in yet another marvelous but tragic story. Number 3. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. One of the very first JRPGs released on the Wii and a masterful sequel to Path of Radiance, carrying over the plot, turmoil and cast from that game, but presenting now a small new group of characters. Excellent gameplay, just like before, with neat graphics and intuitive controls. Advised to play on easy mode because it's the real normal mode due to an error in localization. Number 2. Growlanser Heritage of War. One of the best JRPGs of 2007 is without a doubt this extremely obscure paragon, the pinnacle of the series, the 5th and final game to be published outside of Japan. Several story arcs involved, all uniting a true main route bound by decisions that affect the outcome. The supporting cast shines as usual in a strong sense of duty and friendship, but also harsh on betrayal and politics. What a gem, a jewel, a most deserving first place on the list. However, Number 1. The Hack GU Trilogy. I gotta give the honor, just this time, to a much bigger experience. A gigantic game told in 3 volumes. Since part 2 and 3 were localized until 2007, I brought along the first game from 2006. You know it, taking control of a bunch of players in the fictitious MMORPG, The World. One of the best stories ever written in a role-playing game because of its originality, its careful detail in the lore and writing, and of course the astounding character development shown here. This excellent action RPG is definitely the king of 2007. So this year was masterpiece after masterpiece for the most part. Vanilla versions galore, but all of them extremely good. What a wonderful list. I just can't wait to see you now in 2008.